Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day. Don't forget, grab your smartphone and download the Lava Matra app and stay in touch. Guru Maharaj's message is your advantage. The following is a Sri Krishna Chaitanya book compilation given by His Holiness Jaya Pataka Swami Maharaj on September 14th, 2020 in Sri Mayapur, India.
Rakho Dilachalam Rangurangayate Garam Yatita Chadahanande Sri Gurum Nidhanam Paramanandamadavam Sri Chaitanya Iswaram Harihi Om Tat Sat. I will continue reading the Chaitanya Lila. Now Lord Chaitanya is in Katwa.
So now I will continue reading the Chaitanya Leela. Not Lord Chaitanya is in Katwa. The chapter is entitled, it is from Bhakti Ratnakar.
ওইচে কহি রহে প্রভু ভারতীর ঠায় ভারতীর কহে বিলম্বের কার্য নাই
Having said thus,
Lord Gauranga stayed at Keshavarti's house.
Lord Gauranga stayed at Keshav Bharati's house.
He told Keshavarti, there's no need to delay.
He told Keshav Bharati, there is no need to delay.
ভারতী ব্যাকুল কিছু না পারে কহিতে নাপিত আইলা তথা প্রভুর আজ্ঞাতে
Keshavarti was choked with emotion.
Keshav Bharati was choked with emotion.
He could not speak anything.
He could not speak anything.
A barber came on the order of Lord Gauranga.
A barber came on the order of Lord Gauranga.
অঙ্গনা লঙ্ঘিয়া প্রণামিয়া পদতলে শ্রীমস্তকে হস্ত দিয়া ভাসে নেত্র জলে
Not disobeying the order of the Lord.
Not disobeying the order of the Lord.
He offered his obeisances at the Lord's lotus feet.
He offered his obeisances at the Lord's lotus feet.
Putting his hand on the divine head of the Lord.
On the divine head of the Lord.
He was floating in water of the tears.
What's that, Guru Maharaj?
He was floating in the water of the tears.
He was floating in the water of his tears, of the tears.
শ্রী শিখা মুন্ডন করি প্রভুর ইচ্ছায় কি কইনু বলি ভূমিতে লোটায়।
Cutting off the Shika on Lord Gauranga's order,
Cutting off the shika on Lord Gauranga's order,
desire.
desire. Cutting off the shika on Lord Gauranga's desire.
The Barber said,
The barber said,
what have I done, did I do?
What I have done, what did I do?
And saying that, he fell to the ground and
Saying that, he fell to the ground
rolling, lamenting.
on the ground, rolling and lamenting.
শ্রীমস্তকে দেখি শ্রী শিখার অদর্শন চতুর্দিকে লোক সব করায় ক্রন্ধন।
Seeing the transcendental head of the Lord
Seeing the transcendental head of the Lord
with the Sri Shika
with the Sri Shika
having disappeared.
having disappeared,
People in all directions, they were all crying.
people in all directions, they were all crying.
ক্ষিতিসিক্ত অসংখ্য লোকের নেত্র জলে কেহ কিছু না শুনে ক্রন্ধন কোলাহলে।
The earth was soaked by water from the eyes of countless people.
The earth was soaked by the water from the eyes of countless people.
No one could say anything.
No one could say anything.
Nor could they hear anything else
Nor could they hear anything else
but the tumultuous crying.
because of the tumultuous crying.
And naturally, people, when they saw the beautiful hair of Lord Gauranga cut,
Naturally, people, when they saw the beautiful hair of Lord Gauranga cut,
they started to cry.
they started to cry.
That hair was attracting millions of cupids.
The hair was attracting millions of cupids.
Completely transcendental.
It was completely transcendental.
But the Lord was now shaved and
The Lord was now shaved and
completely bald.
completely bald.
Bald.
কিবা স্ত্রী পুরুষ ধৈর্য ধরিতে না পারে শিরে করাঘাত করি নিন্দে বিধাতারে।
Whether women or men,
Whether women or men,
no one was able to
no one were able to
remain patient.
remain patient.
And while
And while
beating their heads with their hands,
beating their heads with their hands,
they criticized our providence.
they criticized the providence.
গঙ্গাধর ভট্টাচার্য ছিলেন তথায়, প্রভুর সন্ন্যাস দেখি কান্দে উভরায়।
So Gangadhar Bhattacharya was present there.
So Gangadhar Bhattacharya was present there.
Seeing Lord Gauranga taking sannyas,
Seeing Lord Gauranga taking sannyas,
he also cried and could not control himself.
he also cried he could not control himself.
He cried very loudly.
He cried very loudly.
সিক্ত হইলা বিপ্র দুই নয়নের জলে, মূর্ছাপন্ন হইয়া পড়িলা ভূমিতলে।
The Brahman Gangadas Bhattacharya
The Brahmin Gangadas Bhattacharya
became soaked with his tears from his eyes.
became soaked with the tears from his eyes,
And he became unconscious.
and he became unconscious.
He fell on the ground.
He fell on the ground.
প্রভুর ইচ্ছায় মাত্র রহিল জীবন, কতক্ষণ পরে কিছু পাইল চেতন।
Lord Gauranga's, by Lord Gauranga's wish,
By Lord Gauranga's wish,
he could only by the wish of the Lord was he able to maintain his life.
only by the wish of the Lord he was able to maintain his life.
After a while, he regained consciousness
After a while he regained his
to
consciousness
some extent.
to some extent.
শ্রীকৃষ্ণ চৈতন্য নাম প্রভুর হইল, শ্রী চৈতন্য নাম বিপ্রকর্ণে প্রবেশিল।
Lord Gauranga was given the name Sri Krishna Chaitanya,
Lord Gauranga was given the name Sri Krishna Chaitanya,
and Sri Chaitanya, Sri Chaitanya entered the ears of the Brahmin.
Sri Chaitanya entered the ears of the Brahman.
The name Sri Chaitanya entered the ears
The name Sri Chaitanya entered the ears of the Brahman.
শ্রী চৈতন্য নাম বিপ্র লয় বার বার, নিরন্তর দুই নেত্রে বহে অশ্রুধার।
Sri Chaitanya, Sri Chaitanya, Sri Chaitanya's name
Sri Chaitanya, Sri Chaitanya, Sri Chaitanya's name
was repeated again and again by the Brahmin Gangadas Bhattacharya.
was being repeated again and again by the Brahman Gangadas Bhattacharya.
Continuously, his two eyes are filled, from his two eyes, streams of water, of tears, flowed.
Continuously from his two eyes, streams of water, tears flowed.
কণ্টক নগরে স্থির হইতে না পারে, চলিলেন ক্ষিপ্ত প্রায় গঙ্গা তীরে তীরে।
He was not able to remain.
He was not able to remain in
Patiently at Katwa.
patiently in Katwa.
He ran on the banks of the Ganges,
And he ran on the banks of the Ganges
like a madman.
like a madman.
চৈতন্য চৈতন্য বলি ডাকয়ে সদায়, শান ভজন আদি ক্রিয়া কিছু নাহি ভাই।
Chaitanya, Chaitanya, he said.
Chaitanya, Chaitanya, he said.
He called out constantly.
He called out constantly.
You're not interested in the normal activities
He was
like
not
bathing and eating.
he was not interested in the normal activities like bathing and eating,
etc.
etc.
এই রূপে চাখন্দি গ্রামেতে প্রবেশিলা, গঙ্গা ধরে দেখি সবে বিস্ময় হইলা।
In this form, he entered into the village of Chakandi.
He entered into the village of Chakandi,
Seeing Gangadhar Bhattacharya,
seeing Gangadhar Bhattacharya.
the village people were
The village people were
amazed at his transformation.
was amazed with his transformation.
কিছু দূরে থাকি অতি সাত্ত্বিক ব্রাহ্মণ, গঙ্গাধর ভট্টাচার্যে করে নিরীক্ষণ।
One Sattvic Brahmin
One Sattvic Brahmin
some distance
from some distance
observed Gangadhar Bhattacharya.
observed Gangadhar Bhattacharya.
কেহ কারো প্রতি কহে এবা কি আশ্চর্য, হইলেন ক্ষিপ্ত গঙ্গাধর ভট্টাচার্য।
Someone spoke to somebody else.
Someone spoke to somebody else.
How surprising this is!
How surprising this is
That Gangadhar Bhattacharya has become like a man.
that Gangadhar Bhattacharya has become like a mad.
কেহ কহে ইহ ক্ষিপ্ত হইলা যে নিমিত্তে, তাহা কিছু জানি আমি শুনো এক চিত্তে।
Somebody said, I know the something
Somebody said, I know something
about the cause of his madness.
about the cause of his madness.
Please listen attentively.
Please listen attentively.
I'll tell you what I know.
I'll tell you right now.
I'll tell you what I know.
I'll tell you what I know.
ঈশ্বর অংশ নিমাই পণ্ডিত নদীয়ার পরম সুন্দর সূর্য সমতেজ যার
I found it of Nadia. He's a portion of the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Nimai Pandit of Nadia. He is an incarnation of the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
He's most beautiful looking,
He is most beautiful looking,
and he has the effulgence
and he has the effulgence
equal to the sun.
equal to the sun.
তাহার প্রভাবতী বিদিত সংসারে গৃহ ছাড়ি আইলা তিহ কণ্ঠ নগরে
His influence in this material world is very extensive.
His influence in this material world is very extensive.
He left his house
He left his house.
and came to Katwa.
He left his house and came to Katwa.
পরম অপূর্ব বেশ কন্দর্প মোহনে তাহা ত্যাগ করি কইল সন্ন্যাস গ্রহণ
Supremely wonderful, beautiful,
Supremely wonderful, beautiful,
and with wonderful dress.
and with wonderful dress.
He was attracting even Cupid,
He was attracting even cupids.
but he renounced all that
But he renounced all that
and accepted sannyas.
and accepted sannyas.
কেশব ভারতী সন্ন্যাস করাইল কৃষ্ণ চৈতন্য নাম পণ্ডিতের থুইল
Keshav Bharati Maharaj gave him sannyas.
Keshav Bharati Maharaj gave him sannyas.
He gave Nimai Pandit the name
He gave
Krishna Chaitanya.
He gave Nimai Pandit the name Krishna Chaitanya.
দেখিয়া সন্ন্যাস কেহ ধৈর্য নাহি বার বান্ধে চতুর্দিকে ব্যাকুল হইয়া লোক কান্দে
Seeing him take sannyas,
Seeing him take sannyas,
no one could keep their composure.
no one could keep their composure.
On all sides, all the people became
And all people
afflicted
became afflicted,
and cried, and the people cried.
and the people cried.
রইয়া গগন পথে কান্দে দেবগণ বিনা মেঘে বৃষ্টি লোক তর্কিল তখন।
Situated in the sky,
Situated in the sky,
the demigods cried.
the demigods cried.
Without clouds,
Without
rain showered on the people.
Without clouds, rain showered on the people.
At that time,
At that time,
গঙ্গাধর অধৈর্য সেকে সদর্শনে হা চৈতন্য বলি ক্ষিপ্ত হইল সেই ক্ষণে।
so Gangadhara Bhattacharya became unsteady,
so Gangadhar Bhattacharya became unsteady,
seeing the hair shaven off his head
seeing the hair shaven off his head,
of Lord Gauranga's head,
of Lord Gauranga's head,
and saying, "Ha Chaitanya."
and he was saying, "Ha Chaitanya."
At that time, he became mad.
And at that time he became mad.
সর্বক্রিয়া রহিত সদাই ঝরে আঁখি কি রূপে হইবে ভালো উপায় না দেখি।
Without performing any other activities,
Without performing any other activities,
he is constantly constantly tears flow from his eyes.
without performing any other activities, constantly tears flowed from his eyes.
In what way he'll become normal?
In what way he will become normal?
I don't see any way.
I don't see any way.
কেহ কহে ইহ চৈতন্যের দাস হয় চৈতন্য করিবে ভালো এই মনে লয়।
Someone said, he is Lord Chaitanya's servitor.
He is Lord Chaitanya's servitor.
I think that he can only be made good by Lord Chaitanya.
And I think he can be only made good by Lord Chaitanya.
ওইছে কত কহি গঙ্গাধর বিপ্রবরে শ্রী চৈতন্য দাস বলি ডাকে বারে বারে।
Having said so much about the Brahmana, the best of the Brahmins, Gangadhar.
The best of the Brahmins, Gangadhar.
Everyone called him as Sri Chaitanya Das.
Everyone called him as Sri Chaitanya Das.
Again and again.
Again and again.
শ্রী চৈতন্য দাস নাম শুনি আপনার করয়ে উত্তর চিত্তে হর্ষ নিবার।
when he heard himself being addressed as Sri Chaitanya Das,
when he heard himself being addressed as Sri Chaitanya Das,
he was satisfied.
He was satisfied.
And he would be pleased to respond.
He would please and so respond.
গঙ্গাধর পূর্ব নাম কেহ নাহি কয়, শ্রী চৈতন্য দাস বলি সকলে ডাকয়।
So, at that time, no one would call him by his previous name, Gangadhar Bhattacharya.
So from that time, no one called him by his previous name, Gangadhar Bhattacharya.
Everyone called him by the name Sri Chaitanya Das.
Everyone called him by the name Sri Chaitanya Das.
Sri Chaitanya Das.
Sri Chaitanya
Sri
Das.
Chaitanya Das.
Sri Chaitanya Das.
Sri Chaitanya.
Sri Chaitanya.
এই রূপে হইল নাম শ্রী চৈতন্য দাস, কত দিনে স্থির হইয়া কইল গ্রামে বাস।
This way, his name became Sri Chaitanya Das.
In this way, his name became Sri Chaitanya Das.
After some days, he became steady.
After some days, he became steady
And resided in the village.
and resided in the village.
চাখন্দি গ্রামের অতি প্রাচীন ব্রাহ্মণ, তার মুখে এ সকল করিল শ্রবণ।
The village of Chakhandi,
The village of Chakhandi,
a very old Brahmin,
there is a very old Brahmin.
and here I heard from his mouth
I heard from his mouth
all these
of this matter.
চৈতন্য দাসের অলৌকিক ভক্তি ক্রিয়া, তৈছে তার পত্নী পতিব্রতা লক্ষ্মী প্রিয়া।
This that Chaitanya Das was engaged in pure devotional activities
Just as Chaitanya Das engaged in pure devotional activities transcendentally.
In that way his wife Lakshmi Priya.
In that way his wife Lakshmi Priya.
In that way so was his wife Lakshmi Priya.
In that way so was his wife Lakshmi Priya.
Very devoted to her husband.
Very devoted to her husband.
So Chaitanya Das, he was an eyewitness of Lord Chaitanya's taking sannyas.
So Chaitanya Das, he was an eyewitness of Lord Chaitanya's taking sannyas.
And therefore, we get some more details on this pastime of Lord Gauranga.
So therefore, we get so much detail from these pastimes of Lord Gauranga.
Thus ends the chapter.
Thus ends the chapter. Gangadhar Bhattacharya is renamed as Sri Chaitanya Das.
Do you like our ad-free videos? Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day, and don't forget to like and share our channel.